All right, Cag, where are we?
We are in a very wet Gettysburg.
We are. And this lady behind us should give you an idea of where we're investigating tonight.
This is Jennie Wade.
This is Jennie Wade, and this is the Jennie Wade House. So we're going to go in really quickly, make this very quick introduction, and we're going to go and see what the history of this wonderful place is.
Okay,
Let's do it. Let's do it.
Well, good evening. Welcome to the Jennie Wade House, built in 1842. Now, curiously enough, they call this the Jennie Wade House, but Jennie never lived here. This was actually what we would call today a duplex. Her sister, Georgia Wade McLeod, resides on this side. A lady named Catherine McLean and her 5 small children reside on the other side. George's husband will leave for battle. Shortly before he leaves, his wife had already become very heavily pregnant with their first child. She will give birth on the 29th of June. It's a very difficult delivery. The doctor will tell her you must stay in bed for 10 days. How was she to know what was going to befall this town beginning the first day of July? And it is July 1st, 2nd, and 3rd of 1863. This town of a mere 2,400 civilians will suddenly be descended upon by 160,000 troops, bringing with them 80,000 horses and mules. By the end of what will become the bloodiest battle of the Civil War, there will be 51,000 casualties, missing, wounded, dead. As you're admiring our beautiful fields in the town, picture it littered with the bodies of over 10,000 dead men and an additional 6,000 dead horses and mules. People tend to forget it was July. It gets extremely hot and humid here, even though we are in the north. It is said that you could smell Gettysburg as far away as Baltimore and Harrisburg. It's absolutely horrific. These bodies had to be buried by and large where they fell. If you think they were buried at a proper depth of 6 feet, you're not even in the realm. The average grave was 12 inches. You can only imagine what will happen when the rains come on the 4th of July. Beginning on the 1st of July is when this house will come into the picture. The Confederates will overtake the town. They're going to bring their best sharpshooters with them. Why? Right behind us is the high ground of this battle. I believe the Confederates realized whoever held that high ground might just win this battle. Jennie was at her house where she and her mother lived, 300 yards towards the center of town on Breckenridge Street. Jennie's there with her 8-year-old brother Harry and a 6-year-old handicapped boy named Isaac, who's in their care. She becomes very frightened. More and more troops are coming. The men are screaming. The firing is becoming more frequent. Jennie decides to make a run for this house for 2 reasons: safety and to help her sister with that newborn baby. She will arrive safely. However, they're going to come around and say, do one of 2 things to survive this battle: evacuate, which Catherine McLean will do with those 5 children, or get into your cellars. Do not come out until the firing stops. They tried and tried to get the children into the cellar, to no avail. Each and every time it will draw gunfire. What you see in this brickwork is not a recreation. The house will be hit over 150 times by gunfire. We're basically sitting in the middle of a wide open field taking all this gunfire. I have a question. Can you guess how many times Jennie and Mary's house, right in the center of town, will receive gunfire? 0. That is not the only ironic part of this story. So let's go take a look, ladies. This is where Georgia was laying with her newborn baby. As you can see, there are still original bullet holes in the mantelpiece. There's also one back in the windowsill. Here's what's happening. All of the walls will be riddled with bullet holes, all windows shattered. To get back and forth through this portion of the house, you had to crawl along the floor to be below the windowsills to avoid being shot. When those 2 little boys are brought to the house, they're going to be hiding under that bed screaming in terror. Georgia is laying here. She narrowly avoided being killed, as well as her baby. I want you to take a look at that photograph on the wall. That is the only photograph ever taken of Jennie. She's on the far right. She is 18 in that photograph. She's going to be dead on that kitchen floor at age 20. Her sister Georgia is on the far left. She's 20 in that photograph. A friend of the family named Maria Comfort is in the middle. If you ever see larger images such as that, they are renderings or drawings. There are no other photos. Okay. Now, on the 2nd day of July, something very frightening is going to happen in this house. Jennie is right there at that original dough tray. It's going to be donated to this house in 1911 when we become the first museum in Gettysburg by none other than her sister Georgia. Jennie will spend her time in this house making dough that her mother Mary, who's standing at that very fireplace, will bake into bread and biscuits. So Jennie is busily working. Suddenly, there's a loud crash. This house will shake to its very foundation when a 10-pound parrot shell will penetrate the upper roof. Mary looks over, sees her daughter on the floor. She rushes over, realizes she has fainted dead away from fright. She's going to revive her, say, "Darling, everything is fine. We're alive, the house is standing." Then comes the 3rd day. It's going to begin like every other day does for Jennie. She's going to read from the scriptures. But this day's readings, they were different. They were about death and sorrow. Georgia's going to yell from her bed, "Mama, make her stop!" Jennie will stop. She's going to walk right in and say these very words to her sister. "If anyone should be killed in this house today, I hope it is me. Because, Georgia, you have that new baby." She's going to walk back around this door that her mother Mary had put in this position, thinking it would keep her daughter safe. At approximately 8:30 in the morning, the sharpshooter's bullet is going to come in through that lower bullet hole. It's going to penetrate this interior door, land under Jennie's left shoulder blade, pierce her heart. She will be dead before she hits that floor at age 20. Her mother hears none of this. It's the third day of battle, the grand finale. The cannons are exploding. The men are screaming. Suddenly, she looks over, sees her daughter on the floor. She thinks she's fainted again. She rushes over, and that's when she begins to see the blood. And she knows what has happened. We believe Mary went into shock. She's going to calmly walk in and say, Georgia, your sister is dead. Poor Georgia. She's got bullet holes in her bed. She's had this horrible labor. Now her beloved sister dies right behind her. She becomes completely hysterical. She will scream so loudly that the Union troops who are watching this house from the other side of this house is covered by the Union and that high ground. They're going to come bursting through that door to see what has happened. They immediately decide they must get everyone to safety, or this will not be the only death. What is safety? It's the other side of the house. We're going to walk in the exact footsteps that the family took. Later in their memoirs, they're going to write, this is a sight they will never forget. You're used to seeing soldiers dead in the field, but not a beautiful 20-year-old girl who was merely helping these men. Do you know? She would go out under the cover of darkness to assist the wounded. Union or Confederate, it mattered not. A life was a life. And now, here she is. This would have been Georgia and John's quarters. Right back in that corner. And this has been going on since recorded history. Little boy shows up there. Never tells us his name. He just shows up long enough to scare everyone to death, disappears. Always the same little boy. He wears knee breeches, a white shirt, suspenders, has sandy hair. His most infamous appearance, unfortunately, was during the day. We had a group of Cub Scouts coming into the house. They start up the stairs. Guess who's at the top of the steps? You've never seen little tiny legs that go so fast down those stairs and out the door. It was actually the manager of the house that was leading the tour. She even offered they could come in on the other side. They got back in their little van, left, have not been back since. So remember, we've got to get the family to safety. Told you safety is that side of the house. But being that this was a residence, it was bricked up. How are we going to get over there? Luckily, that 10-pound parrot shell will blow a hole through the roof right above that bed. It's going to drop down, make a hole in the brick wall about this big. The soldiers are looking and looking. They spot that hole, take the butts of their guns, break out enough of the brick that the family can crawl through on their hands and knees. They get everyone through, realize someone's missing. It's Jenny's mother. They're going to go back down the steps. She is sitting on that floor, cradling her daughter's body. She refuses to leave her alone. Two kind soldiers will get a quilt from a bed, gently wrap the body, take her through, down the stairs, and into the cellar that is on the other side. That is true safety. Then and only then, Mary will follow. So let's continue to the other side. Now remember I told you, the spirits, like to come up with new tricks to scare people away. This started last year. Are you familiar with shadow people? One of our guests stood right at this angle, and this greatly upsets me. They call this darling child creepy baby.
Oh,
She's a doll.
yeah.
They took the photo from right here. Nobody can be where you ladies are. It has to be clear. We see a shadow man. He is so tall, his head is at the top of that ceiling. I worked with a professional photographer, total skeptic, because our guests kept capturing this and capturing this. He said, it's got to be something on the wall. It's a glare. We came in broad daylight. I'm standing there in the middle of the rooms, completely out of the way. He got what I believe is the best capture of the shadow man during broad daylight. You can see that on our Facebook page, Ghostly Images of Gettysburg. These three. This gentleman's name is Jack Skelly. Of course, you know our Jenny. That is Wesley Culp. These three were best friends from the time they were tiny children into adulthood. When the war begins, Jack will fight for the Union. Of course, you know our Jenny will be here in Gettysburg. Wesley had become a carriage maker by trade. He's going to move to Virginia. When the war begins, he will decide to fight for the Confederacy. That made him a traitor in his own hometown. You couldn't even mention that poor boy's name here. And if you know anything about the battle, Culp's Hill was a very integral part for all 3 days. Yes, he is one of those Culps. It's going to be a battle in Winchester, Virginia. The Confederates will win the day. As Wesley is walking along, looking along the side of the road at the prisoners and the wounded, who do you think he sees? His best friend. He stops, is able to get Jack to a temporary field hospital. Jack says, Wes, if you ever make it back to Gettysburg, will you please deliver this message? Wesley, of course, will agree. Wesley Culp will make it back to Gettysburg just in time for the battle, where Wesley will be killed on the 3rd day near the base of Culp's Hill. Of course, you know the same day Jenny dies. Jack will die of his injuries in Winchester. He is now buried at Evergreen Cemetery. Jenny had 3 items in her apron pocket when she was killed. One of them was a photograph of Jack. Now in the case, as promised, in the bottom is the original 10-pound parrot shell that was taken out of the eaves. On the second shelf, remember I told you the flooring had been replaced upstairs in the kitchen. Someone had enough forethought to save 4 of the boards. We were lucky enough to obtain 1. You'll see different things scrawled in pencil about Jenny. Yes, we have a letter of provenance telling us that is the original parrot shell. That is one of the original boards. The dark staining on the left is indeed her blood. On the top, we do have one of the original letters. Unfortunately, early last year, our security system was breached. We had another letter, it was stolen. We are still looking for it. Cellars like this are where civilians all over Gettysburg will come to survive this battle. This is where Jennie's body will be brought by the soldiers. This painting is entitled, What a Mother Saw. It's from Mary's perspective. You see Georgia and little Lewis. Harry, her brother, is on the left. Isaac, the handicapped boy who is in their care, is by the soldier. You did have soldiers here for protection. Yes, the Confederates would come into the cellars. We have no accounts of civilians being injured. They were foraging for food, such things.
John, can we leave? Go someplace else?
We can't leave until the soldiers tell us it's clear. There's fighting everywhere.
The Lord shall shepherd. I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leadeth me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. Though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil.
Open up! They're right on top of us! Pull back! The wreck is flying past! Retreat! Protect Boone to the
What's happening?
Quiet. Wait, I'll go see.
John, be careful. It's not safe.
Family's going to spend a heart-wrenching 18 hours in this cellar with Jennie's body. Jennie will be buried on the 5th of July in the back rose garden. She'll be reinterred 30 days later at the German Reformed Cemetery, which was their home parish. Now, this cellar is very active because we do have a particular spirit here. Someone we didn't talk about. His name is James Wade. Mary's husband, Jennie's father, as well as the other children. James was quite possibly the best tailor in the entire state, but equally as good at petty theft, drunkenness, assault. He'll spend more time in the Adams County Jail than he will in his tailor shop. One day a customer comes in, throws a frock coat on the counter and says, "James, I want this repaired and I need to pick it up tomorrow." Turns and walks out. James picks up the coat. Out falls a wad of money. $300. This is a king's ransom during this time period. Well, obviously, James is not prone to good decision making. He's going to pick up that money, lock up the door to the tailor shop, leave for a vacation. He will go to Baltimore and then on to Washington, D.C. Within 2 days, he's going to spend over $50 worth of that money on drinking. That is a whole lot of drinking. At the end of the second day, he hears two familiar voices, the Adams County Constable and the customer. He'll be brought back here, tried and convicted. He's going to be sentenced to 2 years solitary confinement in the dreaded Eastern State Penitentiary. Run by the Quakers, they took solitary to a whole new level. The guards would even wrap their boots in cloth, so the inmates didn't even hear that sound. But the guards were hearing sounds. Constant talking in James' cell, these animated conversations. They'd look, no one's there. When he's released after 2 years, he's going to decide to bring his imaginary friend back to Gettysburg. That's when Mary has a decision to make. She will have him committed to the almshouse here in Gettysburg. The upper floor is for the not well-to-do, but the bottom is for the mentally incapacitated. James was so insane after Eastern State, he won't even realize there was a battle going on. Georgia and Mary will go and tell him of his daughter's death. He'll ask time after time, "Where's my Jennie? Why does she not come to visit me?" You see, she was his favorite child. What we have happening today, he didn't realize that she had died until he himself passed to the other side. He comes here night after night, hoping that they'll reunite in the afterlife. It's been 162 years this year since her death. I'd say he's a very patient man. I hope for his sake she does come back to him someday. Not looking so good, though. Rocking chair. It's one of his favorite places to sit, always has been. If you look closely, you'll say, "Chris, it doesn't have any rockers." You're correct. They were taken off many, many years ago. This, too, would always be in motion. We would have groups in here talking to them, only till they realized then they're huddled around this chair taking videos and photos. So we took the rockers off. Well, that concludes our Jennie Wade tour. I hope you ladies enjoyed it. We have 18 cemeteries.
Wow.
Her grave is the most
So
visited.
we're all the, I mean, you say there was about all those bodies and horses. Were they, when you,
Oh, God.
where were they put?
The Confederates will not be buried. We're not allowed to be buried here. They're going to stay in the ground for almost 10 years. Soldiers National Cemetery is just right up the street. The ones who were not taken home by their family will be interred right
Over
there,
there.
where they remain to this day. Confederates were eventually taken home. A women's organization in Richmond raised the money, rented a series of train cars. They were all waiting. There was huge crowds.
What's that?
I thought you were really close to me, or I was knocking that, because I've just had, like,
You weren't near there.
it was just like that on my leg.
There's nowhere near.
In fact, I'll show you, because I didn't. So I've just had what? Hold that. It was just like it was that on the leg.
Okay. No.
I honestly thought I'd knocked into
It
it.
happens all the
It's
time.
like-
You weren't close to it.
Okay, so
So that's running, so you can
Let me s-
wherever.
let me start on this audio here. Yeah, you see that tripwire by the rocking chair is going off, and that's the rocking chair that is of specific
Okay.
interest.
All good to go, Keg.
Okay.
You are much more empathetic, so I'm going to let you lead this one.
Oh, okay. Thank you. All right. So just to let everybody know, we're actually in the cellar at the Jennie Wade House. And actually, it's the cellar from next door, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I might do?
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, this was the neighbor's house, I think.
Yeah.
Mm.
I am going to put Sia on, because I think Jenny might want to show her pictures.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Did she tell you that this was actually two houses?
Yeah, it's a duplex. Yeah.
Yeah, that's. I thought that
Or
was weird.
semi-detached, as we'd call it in UK.
Semi-detached.
Semi-detached.
Mm.
So
Now, I got a bit confused.
why? Well, I'm not surprised.
Who's the McClellans?
The people that live next door.
Okay, that's why I was confused.
Yeah, so this would be the McLeods.
I didn't like to ask, because you told me off when I don't listen.
But yeah, this was the neighbor's basement,
Right,
and they broke through the wall to try and get them out because they couldn't get out the door to
yeah.
George's house.
All right. Okay. Okay. So we are in the cellar of the next door neighbour's house to Jennie Wade. This is where they actually brought them through the house, brought them down into the cellar to next door, and this is where they laid her body, and everybody else sort of...
Because it stopped. The angle you're at is catching.
Yes.
The angle
That's
I'm
what I
at.
was trying to do. That's why I was holding it out.
Yeah, I could
here.
see you were uncomfortable there. So
You can probably go now. Probably. You can probably start now. I think Allison will let you go.
I don't care where we are anymore. I really don't care. I'm just not bothered. Stuff it.
We're currently in Cape Town, South Africa.
Here we are. All right. So is anybody here? We don't wish you any harm. We don't wish you any disrespect. We just want to talk to you if we possibly can. I've got a very silly name. My name is Cag.
yeah, I'm Alison.
I'm Ryan.
I'm Dave.
So if you're with us tonight, we've got lots of lights around the room. Now, you're probably used to all these lights, all these different people coming in and wanting to talk to you. So would you be able to go towards any of the lights and light them up, or even try and make a noise for us, please? We'd be really grateful.
We can't see you and we can't hear you, so it's the only way we know that you're there. Could even use them as a yes or a no. But yes would be, because we won't know which one is which, will we?
What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Is that Nodo's going to kick in soon?
What? The stuff that comes out of your mouth is just incredible. Stupid. Incredibly stupid. All right. Okay, so I do apologise about my friend. So she's an ex-friend now. Oh, picture.
A priest.
What's beside the priest?
I don't
A
know, what
pizza.
is that? It looks like a banana or a
It looks like a pizza. It looks like a pizza from here.
It looks like what slid off my pizza the other
It
night.
does, doesn't it?
No.
All right, so if Jenny or any of the family are here with us tonight, we'd love it. Just try really hard if you can. I know we're laughing, I do apologise.
We're not laughing at you.
No,
We're laughing at each other.
I'm laughing at Alison.
She does that.
You have a good laugh with good friends.
That's how you get through the hard times, right?
The sign of a good friendship is when you can mock each other and they don't take it personally.
Is that you?
That
Is that you? What's that you?
I thought it was my bench.
It's
Tap
not.
their foot.
Nobody did.
It sounded like it was like something not
So
coming
you
into the
didn't
bench.
tap your foot?
I didn't move my feet.
Did you
I-
tap?
Mm-mm.
And he's just been rocking on the bench to see whether it's the bench,
But
but it's
there's a-
not.
There was-
Yeah, there's a noise behind.
Yeah, it came from here at the end of the bench,
I
which is why
ignored it because I thought it was you.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was maybe the leg moving when he rocked, but the legs don't move when he rocks.
No.
Do it again, Dave.
That is not what we heard.
That's quite loud.
Yeah.
Well, it was loud enough that I thought it was real. As in, oh.
Ew.
Look,
Oh, there you are,
Dave! Dave! You've got a friend.
Why are the eyes so big?
Because so they can see you, Dave.
Ew.
It knows that you're here. It knows your phobias and fears.
Oh, it's playing on those.
Maybe. I don't like spiders. Did you?
Oh, but he loves you.
If you dislike spiders, can you touch that blinking blue light over there?
He's quite cute though with his big eyes, isn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Not the word I would use.
Let me ask this, because today is Jennie Wade's birthday.
Should we sing happy birthday?
Yeah, we can sing happy birthday to you, Jenny, if you're down here. And if you like the song... And if you like the song...
It's time.
My heart just stopped.
Sorry, that one just came out of nowhere.
I think we all just about hit the dirt.
Everybody awake?
Oh my god. That was so loud I felt the percussion on the back of my head.
That was just the snot.
Oh, that's why it's sticky.
Sorry, everybody. That one just came out of
And
nowhere.
meanwhile, we had time. Time, gentlemen, please. All right.
Okay.
It's time
So you were
to
saying?
sing.
Yes, I think we should sing happy birthday to Jenny. And if anyone's here, you can join in by making the lantern back here play music, or
Well, it can't because it's on the wrong setting by the looks.
you can make this box over here play music. Here we go.
Okay.
1, 2.
2. 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jenny. Happy birthday to you.
I'm sorry. Hip hip.
Hooray!
Hip hip.
Hooray! And many more until you're 184.
Well, happy heavenly birthday to you, Jenny. Hope you enjoyed our singing.
Isn't that how old they said she would be?
What?
I don't know.
Her 184th birthday?
Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Something
think
like
so.
that, yeah.
Oh, that was just the number I chose. So I don't know. I had no idea.
Happy birthday, Jenny. If you're here with us and you liked our song, could you try to touch one of the devices that Allison set up?
Oh, he's tapping the corner there.
I heard that.
I hope you don't think it was disrespectful singing happy birthday, but we'd like to think wherever you are, you can celebrate your special day.
And we can celebrate your life and not your death. Because you were very special to the town. We heard that you saved and helped lots of soldiers, doesn't matter what side they were on. A life was a life. And that was very brave of you.
You're a very brave woman for somebody so young.
So can you try really, really hard to light a light up? Is it? Is it the lake?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is on it.
Looks like a shadow.
Looks like someone wading in a lake.
I can't imagine what it would have been down here, been like down here. You've been shot at. You've got the body of Jenny in here. You've got the mum who's absolutely devastated. So's the sister who's just given birth. You've got 2 young children here as well. Can't imagine what it was like in here. You must have been absolutely terrified. And so, so sad.
And if Jenny isn't here, there were many, many people who passed that day. Or over the 3 days, maybe somebody can come and join us. Talk to us.
Stomach.
Because there must be so much pain and agony and fear.
Mm-hmm.
Horses screaming.
Imagine what that would do to your psyche and
Yeah.
the
I mean, it doesn't have to be a ghost. It can just be that
yeah.
energy.
What about the gentleman that likes to sit in that chair over there? I've actually put a little ball on the chair if you want to go in.
Maybe James is here.
Go on, James. You got into a lot of trouble, didn't you? You were a character and a half.
You sound very Londoner there. You're a character.
You're a character
You're
and
a
a
bit
half.
like an
Apple
Oliver.
and pears.
Maybe if the story's true that he comes back to find Jenny, that maybe he would come on her birthday. James, are you here? Can you show us that you're here?
You'd like to think he'd come on her birthday, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. How would you like your birthday to be celebrated? Can you show us a picture of how you'd like your birthday to be celebrated here, if you can use this to make pictures?
I would have bought you some flowers. That's what I would have done.
Oh, we could have done if we'd known.
Yeah.
We bought you a bunch of flowers. Okay. You would celebrate it with a cat. I wonder if she had a cat, though. Most households had cats, didn't they?
Mm-hmm.
For vermin. Oh, she told us about the mice in the beds and the mattresses.
Did you have a cat, Jenny? Did you have a black cat? Is that how you'd celebrate your birthday, is to see your cat again?
Maybe a misty cat. You can use any of those lights for a yes.
It's still funny how those lights, the tripwire was going off earlier.
Oh yeah, that's true.
I did move it a little bit away from the chair because it was going off, so.
Yeah, but the chair wouldn't have made it go off though, would it?
No, I just saw that it was consistently going off, so
Yeah,
I moved it like
yeah.
maybe 3 inches away from the chair. So I don't even think that would have made a difference.
Or
But
maybe there was somebody sitting in the chair and you just moved it away.
Yeah.
I just felt like it was very, very consistent. So I was like,
Well, because somebody might be consistently sitting in the chair. Did you think?
Is he just trying to ruin our section?
Isn't he? He's just trying to make
He
our
is.
section really boring.
No, it's all right. Just stay
I can
there.
move it back.
No, no,
No,
no,
no,
no,
no,
no, no, no. Come
It's
back.
too late now.
Too late. Come back.
Oh, listen to that music.
And now we just got Ryan's arse in shot.
I moved it back. We'll see
Well, wouldn't it be? Oh,
Oh.
what prevails.
James is probably sitting there, and
Oh, well, that was the whole light that just went off.
yeah,
Well, that's weird.
it is weird. The 3 inches can make a big difference.
It sure can. Like,
Dear.
Sorry, Jenny.
that's a... Jenny, there's a word for that now. That's a type of joke that we do now. Made popular by a famous actor, thespian.
What?
When you say something that could be somewhat of a euphemism, you're supposed to say, that's what she said.
It's a big word.
No. Since he started using big words. He's really trying to put us down on this one, isn't he?
Isn't he?
Well, I couldn't say TV show. She wouldn't know what that is.
No,
I couldn't
that's
say... I couldn't really say...
Does she know what a euphemism is, though?
Euphemisms have been around for a long time.
Is there?
Mhm.
I'm not looking that one up because I can't spell it. You're right about that light, though.
Yeah. Do you want to make them move it?
I'll go and move it back for you.
There's this ass in the shot.
You better blur that, Allison.
Pixel it.
Yeah, pixelate it.
What's done on camera stays on camera.
Can you walk over there where Ryan was just standing so that music box could play again? I'd like to hear a little bit more of it.
So you're doing it.
Oh.
Oh.
That's it. Just go stand right there.
Quick EVP, quick Estes, and then this lot can go. They
God,
can
they
bugger
can,
off
can't
again and stop making us look.
Right. What do you mean you'll stop looking at us? We can do that ourselves.
Just big words and
I know.
trying to ruin our shots by moving the lights when there's a ghost sitting in the chair.
When they need to be moved.
See if I can do this one in the dark.
See what I have to put on.
Bluetooth mode.
See what I have to put on there.
I know. I gotta put up with this one. You gotta put up with that one.
That one, yeah. Whatever.
At least she doesn't sneeze on the back of your head.
That was funny because the way you two docked, it was...
It sounds like a gunshot. It's a hole in the...
It's a porthole.
It's a porthole
We like portholes.
in the sky. Is that heaven?
It could be. It kind of looks heavenly.
Maybe they're saying they've gone to heaven.
All right, who's doing the Estes?
Who wants to do the Estes and sit in that chair?
Can you sit in the chair?
Are we allowed in the rocking chair?
I think I sat in it last
Did
time.
you? Okay.
It's got a big split down it though.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah, maybe
Yeah, I don't
not.
think you did.
Or maybe you can, I don't know, where we're going to put the
sit on the
person.
front pew.
Okay.
He's the only one would fit in that little tiny space down there, Tab, and I wouldn't fit in there. I'd have to move that right out of the way.
And we are sweeping.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bert. What was that? It sounded like a screaming.
Okay, is anybody here tonight? My name's Kate. What's your name?
Ryan. God. Ryan is standing in the corner over there. And we're going to be asking you questions. You can give him your answers. Who's here with us?
Is there anybody in the basement with us? It would be a place for you to feel safe. Maybe you still feel safe down here today.
How long were you stuck down in here?
Three.
3 of you.
No, I thought I heard I guess.
Okay. So there's one of them, Jenny. James. Are you alright, Douglas?
Yes.
You had enough?
No, I was just going to see how difficult it would be to close this up real quick.
Ooh, very faint there. I thought I heard heaven.
That's funny because that picture looked like heaven. You do realise we're not going to be able to get out now.
Cut out some of the road noise.
Oh, cool, well done. Okay, so if you're with us, could you perhaps say Ryan's name? Ryan's the guy that stood there with those funny things on the ears. He looked pretty silly, doesn't it?
Passing by.
Okay, so you're not from here, you're just the spirit wandering through?
This is a soldier.
Well, thank you for talking to us.
Gonna fight?
Interesting. You will be wanting to fight. Are you Union? Are you defending this house? And the land around it? Maybe one of the brave soldiers that came in to try and help the family.
Bible?
The family.
Jenny, if you're with us, what was the Bible reading all about before when you're making the bread? Have you read the Bible beforehand? What was that? What it was all? Oh. What was it all about? Can you tell me?
I thought I heard kissing.
No, it wasn't that.
Was it about the devil? About evil?
For country.
Are you fighting for our country?
It's also been awful having two good friends and both of them are fighting on
Something about 50.
opposite sides.
3.
3 again.
Are you watching us? Can you see us?
Could be 3 friends.
I thought I heard clock.
Features.
Peach tree.
That wasn't it, Megan?
Wasn't there, when I looked on the board of all the, on the map when we were up on the thing, didn't it say peach trees? I've got a photo, it says peach trees, and I thought, what's it talking about, peach trees, on the map?
Really?
On the battlefield, yeah. It's got all sort of different names, and then one of the names was something like peach trees.
There is a peach tree area of the battlefield.
Yeah. So that's really...
Yeah. Is that where you were? Is that where you were killed? Was it Peachtree?
There's a peach tree where Confederates were, I think it was. If I remember the map. So we're talking to a soldier. We're not judgmental on what side you were fighting for.
To take it.
To take care of. Woman's voice said that.
Who are you taking care of? Can you?
Army.
Well, she did. She used to take care of whether they were Confederate or Union.
Yeah.
True.
3.
3.
3 again.
There's 3 of us sitting over here.
Yeah.
But there was 3 good friends. There was...
Sure.
She was good friends with the 2 boys. One
Jack.
I thought I heard I shoot them or I shot them.
Are you looking for your friends?
2 died on the same day.
Yeah, and the other
One
one died
died.
of his wounds the next, within a...
That you.
So 2.5.
Of you.
Jenny, did you find your friends when you passed? Jack. And forgive me, I don't know the name of your other friend who was in the...
Get in.
Maybe you can tell us his name. Apparently you were 3 very close friends. Or very young.
Are you all together again in the afterlife?
Parent.
Just let us know.
Ooh, I thought it's sort of very clear woman's voice there, but I couldn't make it out. Thought maybe it said Ryan. But again, that could be apophenia. Burn it.
It sounded like a knocking sound from back here.
So that was...
Leave.
Oh.
Oh, we'd rather not. We're going to just stop for a little while if that's okay.
Why do you want us to leave? Is it dangerous down here? I thought we'd be safe in the cellar. In the basement.
Is it safe to go outside now?
Doctor, hospital.
Nursing somebody. in the bed. That's relevant as well. Can you tell me why is 3 relevant, please? Why do you keep saying 3?
3 again. I heard it then.
Does time mean anything to you where you are?
Riley. Hear that?
Ooh, I hear that.
You heard Dave talking?
Sure.
Sure can.
So you can hear me talking? You can hear us talking? If so, what is your name? Could you please tell us that?
All right. Well,
Thought I heard they're with you.
we're gonna go.
And then hotel.
You're gonna come with us to the hotel. I don't think you're gonna want to when you see the couple living in. I think you're going to take one look at where we're
This cellar's actually looking quite nice.
This is a better competition.
It really is.
Alright, well thank you for talking to us, if that was you.
Could you say goodbye?
Make him jump. Can you?
Spoon.
You ready?
What?
We're done.
Oh. God damn. You grabbed me hard on purpose to scare the shit out of me.
He did, and he didn't jump hard enough.
Oh.
Just doing as instructed.
Oh, that's right, just one last.
You never said anything of the sort.
Dog was in.
Was there anything?
A couple of times it seemed to be going somewhere. With the fighting and the... but then it didn't go anywhere.
Gotcha.
The number 3 just kept coming through, which was...
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know what that was. We knew there were 3 of them, 3 friends.
Mm.
Jenny, Jack and I can't remember who it was.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
Sorry, whoever you know. I'm sorry about that. We're not very good on names. The fact that we remember Jenny and Jack
It was, yeah.
is a miracle. So, was that it?
You said peach trees.
I thought I heard it.
Well, that's a place on the battlefield, isn't it?
Yeah, there is a peach orchard on the battlefield.
Yeah. So it didn't seem to be hurt. If anything, it seemed to be assaulted, didn't it?
There was a couple of male voices that came through.
It's
that
almost
said
like,
things
oh, poor thing, as if they're seeing. I would have thought what they would have seen would have affected them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could
Well.
be.
That was interesting.
It was curious.
It's really fun when he sneezed though.
They got us all like.
Yeah, that's gonna have put in Allison do a replay right now of Dave's sneeze.
Can Allison do replays?
And if you like the song, you better watch and you better hit that like button. You better subscribe to Adelaide Haunted Horizons because you are missing out if you don't watch them and if you don't subscribe and you don't hit that like button. And make sure you leave them a comment down below.
Can I just interrupt your little flaw in your what you're doing?
What?
Well, if people aren't watching us, how are they going to see that?
It's gonna happen. You're gonna watch this video. It's gonna happen. Hit that like button, subscribe.
And don't forget, go and watch PQ. All right, Paranormal Quest. Go watch, see what they got. All right.
They probably got it all because they
They
always
probably
pitch
got
the
all
ghosts.
because they hog everything. So they go watch. They probably got everything happening. Okay.
They would have levitations.
Jenny loves
amputations.
them.
They will.
They'll have amputations.
Yeah. Levitations, amputations, anything with Asians at the end. They'll have it all.
What about things with issues at the end? Maybe we have apparitions.
And we've got to try and get out the cellar now that Dave's shut the doors.
He's probably locked us in.
He's probably got to think because all the catch has to do is fall down and we're stuck in the river.
Yeah. Thanks for that, Dave.
Thanks,
When
Dave.
did you shut it?
You're welcome.
Well, towards the end of the investigation, when it was really handy when the doors were open on every night.
As we're finishing.
This is up cotton socks.
Well, you better keep rolling on that camera to see if we can get out. I'll try and open the door.
Oh boy, here we go.
Here we go.
All right, well, here's the question, because if I know Dave, and I think I do, when he touches things like this, they go awry, right?
They normally break, yeah. It's the right side, by the way.
This side?
The right side.
That was the side I was going to do.
Hey!
Look at that!
We're safe.
We're free.
We're free.
Allison with another ass shot.
That's another ad shot.
And just for the camera, yes, at the moment the house lights are on. Why are we in infrared? Because it says we're turning the camera off and changing it over once the lights get taken off. All right, so and it looks pretty in green because it gets rid of our wrinkles.
It does.
That's why we work in infrared.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Yeah, cool. Anyway. No, I've seen comments on other videos about lights being on and trying to look like they're in infrared. Doesn't matter. Still light. Still seeing things.
We're just waiting for the lights to be turned off. That's
Yeah.
all. So.
We're just waiting for Christine to come over. So we're just doing a little bit. So where we are in the parlour, kitchen area. And sadly, and it is a very sad story, sadly, this is where Jennie lost her life. So even if it isn't Jennie here at the moment, if there is anybody here at all, my name's Alison.
My name's Cag.
We've come a long, long way. We come from a country called Australia. And we've come all this way because we've heard the sad story. And we are very, very interested in history and learning your story. Shit. What was
That was green. Here, the flux. Green.
Yes. Okay.
That's good.
Well, thank you. I'm not going to lie. It was a very touching story. That Christine told. And Christine's obviously very, very passionate about it all. Do you like Christine telling your story? Are you happy with her telling your story? You can use that light, or any of the lights for a yes. Except for the ones on the bed. The ones on the bed are a bit annoying at the moment. I thought it was sad to hear about your friends. The two good friends of yours were fighting against each other, two different sides. I think that's, I don't know how I would cope if Cag went on one side and I went on the other. The war dictated that we were against each other.
Yeah, it'd be strange, wouldn't it?
I'm knocking here. So we're trying to understand history. On a happier note, we want to understand more about you. Before all of this happened, what made you happy?
How can they answer that?
I just thought that. But think of the answer when I start putting something on you can answer on. Okay?
Well, why don't we do a walking nesters?
Okay, let's
Why
do that.
why stick in one place? Why don't we do the whole place?
Why not, Cag? This on the equipment. For now.
Yeah.
Don't know why, but I feel edgier going upstairs than down here, and I didn't think I would. Isn't that weird?
Okay.
It's a strange thing. It's the thought of going upstairs is a little...
I think the two up, two down little places are always the creepiest, though, aren't they?
Yeah. He's made it very big.
Is that Ryan's big head?
Okay. All right, I'm going to walk through.
You can talk to my friend Alison here. Okay, so if there's anybody in this room with us? Anybody in this room that wants to talk to us? Now is the time. Anybody here at all that wants to? What was it like for you in here?
3 again.
Wow, 3.
There's something about 3.
Yeah. Can you tell us if you were here with your baby? Wow, that was a dangerous place for you to be, wasn't it?
Hello?
Oh, hello.
Ben.
Okay, who's Ben?
Something go off. I just saw the light in my eyes.
Yeah.
Barbara.
Okay, what was your father's?
Touch me.
What was your father's name? Can you tell me, what was your father's name? Can you tell me what your father's name was? Anybody from the family here? Can you tell me what's the 3?
Poor thing.
Yeah, that was a poor thing. It's very sad what happened here. Can you tell me, what does 3 mean? Why 3 all the time?
Go upstairs. Bitch.
What? What was that? Who's up here? Can you tell me? Who's upstairs? Who's upstairs? What do you think about the hole in the wall? Are you okay with it?
It's this room that really, I don't know.
Don't like that room. Okay. Is anybody in here with us?
Person.
If you want Alison to go into that other dark room there, if you just say, we can get Alison to go in there. Can you do that for me? Ask Alison to go, tell Alison to go in that other room. Who's in there with her? Can you tell us? Who's in there with her? Anybody in there who wants to tell us your name? My name's Cag. What's your name?
It's just nothing.
No.
No.
Lantern's going off.
Eh?
Lantern's going off.
Oh, we're not even there.
No.
But in all honesty, I'm not getting anything coming through this. It's just radio.
Yeah.
So it is fairly quiet for us. We'll go down and we'll do a quick finish.
Oops. Guess who forgot to film an ending? Kagami was so tired, we turned the cameras off. We're going to do the ending, went home, or went back to the hotel and realised, whoops, we haven't done that. Actually, to be honest, I only found out while editing. So here I am, all on my own, filling in, so you get this episode in time. I'd like to say, I'm not even going to cut that out. It's been a long week. I'd like to say thank you to Paranormal Quest for joining us yet again, or following us, whichever. And also to Christine for allowing us into the Jennie Wade house. So next week we are going to have a part 2. This time it's from the orphanage just across the road. It is a sad story about the orphanage. It was horrible. So Paranormal Quest will be joining us yet again, and we'll have that ready for you next week. And we might even remember to do an ending. I think I forgot the beginning though. You might just go straight into music. Hey, it was a long trip. So we'll see you next week. Same time, same place. Catch you later. Don't forget, like, subscribe, do the same for Paranormal Quest, and that helps us a lot. I'm terrible at that. I'm terrible. I wonder if I can do the hand thing. Hang on. 1, 2, 3. Nah, that didn't work. Catch you next week.